G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. I am terribly sorry. Time has just really gotten away from me. I know we just did a review on Breaker and Ram Cycle, but I was going through a bunch of my recent comments, and there was somebody that requested a spotlight on more dreadnoughts, and I thought that was a very good idea. So I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and give you guys a bonus review for all the wonderful comments that everybody has left me this week. I truly appreciate that. You guys have been wonderful to me, and especially all the well wishes for my health. I don't know if any migraines are common, but for those of you who have suffered them, understand the intensity of them, and they are unforgiving. So, speaking of unforgiving, we're talking about Zartan, the very first dreadnought. I would say the granddaddy of dreadnoughts. He is the eldest brother of the dreadnoughts. He came out in 1983. He is known as a deluxe figure. He was, I would safely say, the first action figure that came, small action figure, or action figure that came with a small vehicle, coming from memory. But he also had that very cool color change gimmick from the sun. He would turn blue in the sunshine. Mine still turns blue, which I think is fantastic. His brothers Xandar and his sister Zartan both have that same color change gimmick. Are they aliens? Were they an experiment done by Dr. Mindbender at some point in time? Did they get a hold of some nasty jungle hooch that they made, and it just really messed up their body chemistry? Who knows? But it is such a cool gimmick to this action figure. So Zartan is by far one of the more popular action figures. He has had several copies made of him. He is known in the comics as being the assassin of the Hardmaster, which got Storm Shadow really upset, naturally. It killed his mentor friend, and caused him to join Cobra so that he could hunt down and personally kill Zartan himself to avenge his master. But Zartan himself is a master with the bow, and that was how he killed the Hardmaster. Zartan naturally is the master of disguise, and he could change his disguise at whim. So let's take a look at this very lovely, well taken care of file card. It looks like the kid that got this did not use scissors. He was pretty anxious just to take this off the box. He just ripped it right off the box. It says Master of Disguise, Zartan. File name unknown. Aliases too numerous to list. Birthplace unknown. Zartan can alter his skin color at will to blend in with his environment. He is also a master of makeup and a and disguise, a ventriloquist, a linguist of 20 different languages and dialects, which makes him a super genius, and aerobatic contortionist, and a practitioner of several mystic arts. Very little is known of his background and origins, and most secret agencies agree that he must have had European military academy training, probably Saint Cyr. His psychological profile: extreme paranoid schizophrenic, grows into multiple personality disorders, or MPD, to such an extent that the original personality becomes buried into forgotten. This bottom part, Hasbro got into some trouble over this bottom part, so this makes this file card a rare one. They had to change that and get rid of this whole bottom paragraph about the paranoid schizophrenic and the multiple personality disorder. I want to say the American Psycho, I can't remember the name of it, but never mind. They got in some trouble with some national standards, and they quickly changed that, because there are children that suffer from these conditions. Schizophrenia, you hear voices, auditory, visual hallucinations, and it's not an easy illness to live with. Multiple personalities, a little more rare. Again, not easy to live with. These can be controlled with medications and therapy, but again, these are challenges that people face every day. I've worked with people like this in my profession, and they can be challenging to work with. And when they do become symptomatic, we give them their space, let them work it out in their own way, and when they're ready, they will come and let us know that they're ready to talk. So that being said, this is no longer a part of his file card, so this is the file card to get. So this is the swamp skier is a tough, as you can see, mine is broken. This plastic is very frail. The swamp skier itself changes color. This used to come with decals that had a chameleon here on the front, and as you could see, it does kind of have that chameleon look. The horns that the chameleon has on the front, this does look like a chameleon head. This is a water cannon on the front. That could be a directional water cannon. And here on the bottom is the jet to propel it through the water. This is designed to come apart, which I will not do anymore, to take it apart and put it inside of his junk box. So that's another part of his disguise. He's a junk hauler. You take his chameleon and you pile his junk into it, and G.I. Joe comes looking for it, and they find this guy wearing the same clothes, and his his secret disguise here, which I'm going to show you in a second. And they ask, have you seen Zartan? And he said, I don't know any Zartan. You know, from the 1983 commercial. So he comes with this backpack. Pretty cool looking backpack. Opens up. This is the beginning of the storage backpacks. Destro came with one too, which stored his weapons, stored his pistol. This is a makeup kit as well. You could see that there are some makeup jars in there, airbrush, etc. But he came with this mask, with this rubber mask. You see on this Zartan, somebody put glow-in-the-dark paint on his face, which really does not please me. A little bit of, hopefully a little bit of hot water will take that off, or just change out the head. Just slide that right under the hood. Oh my gosh, where did Zartan go? And that does make him look like another action figure, honestly. He does have this removable breastplate, and it looks like the owner, I never tried taking this off. I've owned this one for about 5 years, never tried taking the breastplate off. So it looks like the original owner glued it into place. This guy is notoriously hard to complete. Few reasons. He has these pads on his legs that fall off. There is a right and a left peg. You could see, or pad, you could see that the little tabs do break off quite easily. They had color change paper that would fit underneath them. The brown plastic is very notoriously frail. The heels do crack off, as you could see, as happened to mine. Trying to put him on a figure without hardly any pressure. I tried to put him on a figure standing, bang, busted right off. So he is in pretty subdued colors. These colors work really well for him. He's wearing these black boots. These look like biker style boots. He has a stiletto in his right boot. Wearing brown pants. He has a black belt. No pistol, no holster. He has his shoulder armor, which both of his siblings wear. Make sure that you get a good look at the stiletto again and the crack. You see how that just cracked right off. Roadblock is the same way. Be careful with him. And Tiger Force Roadblock, be careful with him. He's wearing black gloves as well, and he does have that cowl. How many of you guys thought this was his hair? I did. It was a big debate with my friends. We thought, well, that's his hair. And others say, no, it's a hood. And others say, no, it's his hair. Blah, blah, blah. He also came with a pistol. This is a very cool looking laser pistol. I like this quite a bit. This is a very nice laser pistol. This on the aftermarket is a small mint. It's about 15 bucks on the aftermarket for that. Anything with Zartan is quite expensive. And I just happen to have an accessory pack. Pistol. And it somewhat matches the color of his swamp skier and support and trash bucket thing. So there we have it, guys. Zartan, swamp skier, the whole shebang-a-bang. I love this guy, always have. My first memory of him, wow. If you've been following my channel long enough, and for my new viewers, I like to share childhood memories. Just real quick, since this is just a spotlight look. There was my favorite grocery store, was called Smitty's, known as Fred Meyer in some states here in the United States. It was a one-stop shop. It had a full-size bank in there, full-size restaurant, a barber shop, soft goods, clothing. It had hardware, housewares, of course, groceries, a very awesome toy department, sporting goods. And the first time I saw Zartan was there. And they were always moving the toy department around. And at this time, the toy department was facing north-south. So from the check stands, which were facing north-south too, as all the cashiers would have to do was look to their right, and they would be able to see down the toy aisles to watch us little hooligans. And I saw Zartan up on the top shelf, and I think he was around $3.75, the retail price. I would have to look it up on yojo.com, but I just fell in love with it, and I was like, I have to get this. Of course, I'd take it down and show my mom, and the first thing out of her mouth was no. She thought I was going to ask if I could get it that night. And I said, no, Mom, I just wanted to show you this is what I want for Christmas, so you know what it looks like when I write Zartan on my Christmas list. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So, yeah, just being a parent. No. So that was how it went. Never got him, of course, and that was fine. But I have him now, and that's the cool thing about being an adult. We get to live out our childhood dreams with adult money. But there you have it, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. Please keep them coming. I do answer back. It may be a little bit slow getting back to you, but I do get back to you. That is my favorite part of the whole program. You guys take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everyone around you. And be kind to your animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. Until next time, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Bye-bye.